Alright guys, it's MrTimetohelp here, along with Sir Pacifier again, and we're picking up from our last Terraria video, and this time we're here in the corruption, and we've done a little bit of work off screen, and this eyeball that we're going for will be our third one, and once we break this eyeball, the Eater of Worlds is going to spawn, and this will be
what is that thing you got there?
Besides the Eye of Cthulhu.
No, what is that thing you just used to turn that shit into stone?
Purification powder. You get that from the Dyrad.
That's what that does.
Yeah.
Alright, I thought it made pickaxes. Thanks a lot for making me buy shit.
Anyway, what we had OMFG on that guy come on the server for a little bit, but
he griefed the shit out of it, so we kicked him.
Yeah, he's a faggot. He's not allowed on our Terraria server right now till he learns his lesson.
He's in timeout.
Yeah. We did try and do a live commentary of this, but something's wrong with the audio and it messed up. We gotta get that fixed. But we'll run through it just like we're watching in real time. So we're setting up a system here to where Sir Pacifier can get out safely. That way when he spawns it, he'll be able to get out. But, of course, he's the stupidest person of all time, and it doesn't even matter.
I try to make it, and I get trapped.
Yeah, I can see, you guys can see actually a lot more on my screen than we could on his, which is why we don't record off of his screen, because he runs on a 120, 1280 by 720 resolution, where I run on a 1920 by 1280 resolution, and that just means basically you can see more of the screen. But our real reason for coming down here was we had done pretty much everything we needed to, and we were ready to move on to the next part of the game, which is the corruption, but we didn't really know how to mine the corruption itself, the Ebonstone. So we had to go on the wiki for a little bit. I know, we're bad. But, we actually came down here
to wreck the shit out of this bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Flawless. Well, not flawless, but pretty good. I mean, really, that was...
All it does is basically look like Chewbacca taking a shit.
Yeah. Looks pretty nice. We get these, but, we came down here to get, shadow scales. We came down here to get shadow scales so we could start making nightmare picks. Because what we want to do is... I really hope you guys could hear that. Quentin just farted. Shit his pants. But yeah, we came down here to get shadow scales so we can make nightmare picks. And, I mean, that boss fight was pretty easy. We got it really good. It's a lot easier in multiplayer. This game, honestly, was more of a multiplayer game than it is a single player. But, right now, you can see the work that we kind of did off-screen, setting up a little pathway to and from our spawn.
Also, if you noticed, the son of a bitch left me down there to build my way up.
I thought he would be fine, but apparently he can't fend himself off against piranhas very well. So, as you see...
Actually, I got killed by blue jellyfish.
Freak ever.
Jellyfish are a lot harder to kill, actually. They don't take damage as much as piranhas.
Oh my god, you faggot. Anyway, getting back, that's our cave system right there. It's had a little bit of renovation done to it. And so is our house, as you can see. Nice golden chest down below. We moved our bed because we had to make 2 more houses. Over to the left of the house, you can see where I used my first TNT. Really, because I don't know what that space is gonna serve a purpose for. But we made some statues, and if anybody knows what the purpose for statues are, go ahead and drop that in a comment, please. Just besides for decoration. Right here, I'm really debating on what to get, and of course, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, even though you can't see it right now, I make 2 picks, and then without thinking, because Sir Pacifier over there doesn't have golden legs, so what I should have done is craft shadow legs instead of a shadow breastplate, which is what I get in the end. I should have, before thinking, I crafted the shadow breastplate and used that, and then we had a spare breastplate. instead of me being able to give him my legs and he can just throw those silver trash legs away. But, yeah, right now you just see me being really, really lazy and not thinking with my brain. We're about to head up, and you're gonna see the new rooms. Yeah, look at that. Got the diorite and the nurse here. Nurse, I mean, she's not very helpful in terms of the NPCs. She doesn't really do much besides heal you and hit on the demolitionist. The diorite, however, sells us that purification powder, which you can see in the top of my hotbar, and that's what we use to mine through. We were originally going to do TNT because, I mean, who doesn't want to see TNT? But we decided not to do that because it would take a long time to get 3 pieces of TNT because we're really, really bad at this game.
Alright, so, funny story. I went to go greet the nurse and give her my wiener, and she already basically asked for it because when you talk to her, she says, turn around and cough.
Yeah.
Basically asking for my penis.
Right now, we're going to go ahead and do the, we're going to make the Hellevator, and once that's done, we'll be back. Yeah, so we did that, and we came back, and, I mean, we got the obsidian that we needed from it, so we made some obsidian skulls, which we'll be using in next episode to mine some meteorite ore. And right now we're just going to go down and light it up.
And this Hellevator was a trial and error because mostly me erroring because I was basically a guinea pig for this.
Yeah.
And died over at least 5 to 12 to at least 85 times.
Yeah. Right there you can see the piranha obviously wanting to get the D. Why else would he spawn there? There's a whole bunch of water below him. And then we had to move over a little bit because we didn't want to work through that big water pool. And came out over here to lava. That's pretty much where we stopped at. We were going to explore further, but we decided not to do that this episode. So we'll probably come back to that a few episodes from now if all goes well. But in terms for next time, we'll most likely be at the jungle, the underground jungle, and we'll see if we can't get a few pieces of equipment from there. I really want to get that, like, vine grappling hook. You know what we need to do? We need to get grappling hooks.
Yeah.
Why have we not got those yet? That's not like the first thing some people get. Other than that, though, guys, if you're watching, drop a like if you liked it. If you didn't, dislike.